All right, hello everyone. Welcome. So, I think we're all rolling. I got a new thing set up that just came out today for streaming. And I'm really excited to test it out, but we'll see how it goes. And my mic is working. Got that all in check. uh, and hello Sauron. Welcome. You're early. So, the loathsome dung eater is the path we're taking, I guess. And I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Guess we'll see. Hopefully it'll go well though. We'll see. I I was gonna try and get a photo of the entrance for a thumbnail. I was looking and I went away. If you said anything important, I wasn't here. Oof. I was congratulating you on how early you were. Okay, but yes, the dung eater. So I went to get a photo of the entrance for the thumbnail, and I didn't get it because I found out that there's hands here too, and hands hands are a thing that I don't like. So I guess we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Do you know if there's well, you would know. Are there hands in the sewer, or is it just in the lower portions of um Lindell? Told you about them? Well, here's the thing. I didn't think that you were actually meaning like that many hands. I thought you were talking about still like the hands in the snowy part. But yeah, so I got to this place at least because I saw something about this being where you were supposed to go. I didn't know they had such good culture around here. Wow, I can do a lot of damage to those guys. Wasn't expecting that. Smithing stone. There is a ladder there. That's interesting. But I don't know where to go from here. That's the big thing, and I'm too scared to just explore. Actually don't know that. There probably are. I made some pretty big progress in DS1. Ooh, what all did you get through? Fill me in on all the juicy details. And also, do you know where the entrance is to the lower region? By any chance? Oh, maybe that would be it? You beat the game? How did you do that? How did you manage that? By beat. Did you also do the DLCs? Is this just the entrance to the sewer? Or is there a different entrance? There's that hand. Just sitting there. I wonder if I can that does not do much when you can't actually hit them, really. There we go. Is through a well? At least I went through a well? Okay. So this is just some sort of underground area. Good to know. I'm very nervous about the hands, though, because anything that can sit on top of walls scare me. And I have my monitor brightness maxed, and I still can't see anything. I'm gonna have to go back to the bonfire or the grace by this speed. Oh my goodness. Don't think I did any DLC content. Okay, you would probably know if you did DLC, because you go back in time. It's a really cool DLC. You should own DLC. Do you have... I don't think you can get it anymore without the DLC, unless you have like a really old version. Because if you have the remaster, or... I think even if you have the full original release, you should get the DLC. I don't think you can buy it anymore without the DLC. Have the remaster? Okay, yeah, then you do have the DLC. I'm just trying to remember what you have to do to get to the DLC. You have to... I think there's someone you have to... Oh, I know how you have to do it. You have to buy the Hydra. There's a golden crystal golem. And you have to... You have to defeat that crystal golem while human. And then a lady falls out of it, and she'll send you to the DLC. I'll notice that my character is back at the starting asylum. Oh, so you met the bird. Oh, never mind. You Okay, so you would have gone to New Game Plus then, right? Or did you meet the bird? Because the bird that carries you to the rest of the map also can carry you back for a boss fight. Oh, is there a boss fight? Oh, it's one of these. Wait, but I can't summon here? What's the point of having a great summon if I can't summon him? Oh boy. There we go. Not too bad. I fought a couple of them recently, so... And we get golden seeds. That's joyful. Hello? Noises? Soldier noises? Oh, they're probably up there. Went to New Game Plus. Okay. Killed the Lord of Cinder. Gotcha. It was a strange fight because I parried him like 7 times and he died. Yes, he's ridiculously easy to parry. Thought it was a warm-up before the actual boss. No, that's the boss. Yeah, he's probably the most disappointing boss out of them all, to be honest. But I highly recommend taking the time to go through back again and do the DLC, as well as... Did you go back? Did you take the... While you're doing your playthrough, did you take the bird back to the asylum and fight the other boss there? All the main Souls bosses were disappointing? Really? Even like Seath and... let's see, Seath and even Ornstein and Smo was disappointing. I mean, I guess they're all a lot easier than Elden Ring bosses. I didn't take the bird. Okay. So yeah, you can take the bird. There's I'm trying to think of any other things that are harder to or easier to miss. There's the painted world of Ariandel that you can go to. It is, I think you have to take the bird to get there. You have to take the bird to get to the asylum where you get a doll that allows you to enter a painting. It's a pretty cool area. Ornstein Smoke took me like 1.5 hours. I gave up and summoned Solaire. Oh, that's not fun. Gotta do it the full, like a hardcore get good style. Glad I can do so much damage to these guys. Okay. Getting two-shotted because I was level 35. Ah. It sounds like you maybe should have taken more time getting through the game because yeah, you should probably be like a considerably higher level fighting Ornstein and Smo. Because I think I was fairly properly leveled, and I was like level, I want to say like 80 for that fight. Stone sword key. I was using Dragon Tooth. Okay, that's a fun weapon. Very a tough one to use for Ornstein and Smo, though, I could imagine. Because he is, it's usually a lot easier with a faster weapon. The only boss I struggled at was the Four Lords, which I eventually face tanked with Havel's armor set. Four Lords is probably my least favorite boss from that game. Because it's just stressful. And a lot. But it's a cool concept that they have for that. This feels like a trap! Yep. At least they're not strong enemies. Okay, if this is a safe area. I was not enjoying myself there. It's oh, hang on. Least favorite thing in the game was the Tomb of Giants. That area was nasty the first time I went through because I didn't realize that I could actually use things to shed light on the area. There were a couple of items that light up the area, but I couldn't be bothered to find them. Yeah, there's a helmet that you can get, and there's I mean a torch, and there's a the cast light spell. Okay, I want to quickly check something here. If you enjoyed, let's see, I'm trying to think what the qualities are, because definitely the out of the 3 games, the one that feels the closest to Elden Ring would definitely be Dark Souls 3. It's got some really good fights. I would almost suggest that one as a starter, just because other ones can be a little bit on the clunky side. Well, like the older ones, like you can usually play them and appreciate where they're coming from, but they are just clunkier. Messed up reviving the Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine, which also complicated things for me. Oh yeah, that's kind of that's one of those tougher things because it's never really mentioned to you. But yeah, if you get, usually what happens is you just kick the golden man off his ledge, and then you can get his ring as well. It's actually going to start Dark Souls 2 tomorrow, or maybe today even. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you'll want to take a little bit more time with it than 2 days. Dark Souls 2 is probably going to be the most frustrating of the 3. But it's still a very good title, in my opinion. I may be just a weird one for taste in games, but I thought it was enjoyable. Killed him in the city and got his armor. Right, yeah. Rock the armor until the end of the games. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever wore his armor, but I definitely used the ring nonstop. Okay, I'm not sure what I should be expecting for this area, but I guess I'll drop down and see. Thunderbolt. That looks fun. Pickled turtleneck. To fight the 4 lords on a fat roll? Oh, yikes. That's... Take off that ring of protection. Yeah, well, because once you take it off, it breaks. Yeah, that's the one thing that, like, with oh, more hands. I hate the hands. With Elden Ring that I still just can't get over is the build diversity. Because in Dark Souls you can, like, kind of run with whatever, like, weapons you want and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's certain ones that are just the best. Like, and with rings, I think especially, there's certain things that are just the best, and there's not really like an element where, like, it's super tailored build for, like, this thing that you can become really good at, like sorceries or things like that. But with Elden Ring, you can just do anything, and it's incredible. And also, I'm seeing this guy down here. He intrigues me. Oh, gravelstone. Anything interesting up here? Doesn't seem like it. Didn't roll a single one of their attacks. As I said, I literally face tanked them. That's pretty much the way to go about it, because you just got to kill them as fast as possible. Dealt close to no damage. I think I used the Havel armor as well for that one. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. There are clear meta weapons in Dark Souls? Yeah. yeah, definitely. There's some that you definitely don't want to use and some that you definitely do. Elden Ring, a +10 club is viable as the next one. Yeah, like there's obviously still certain weapons that are just like exceptional and broken, like the, well, I mean, like what I'm doing. But everything is viable and everything's buildable to the place where it's not really all that big of a difference if you know what you're doing. I don't think this was the right decision to do. I have a feeling I was supposed to take him out from behind or something. That would make sense. But yeah, and I think especially about more like things in like in Elden Ring, how if you do want to do like just sorceries, you can get just as broken with sorceries as you can get with heavy weapons or with miracles or with anything like that. Like it's so much diversity. And I need to reset my game, I think. I heard that there's a point where Solaire goes crazy and starts attacking you. Yes, unless you follow up his quest line, because you can prevent him from going crazy, but then he just becomes depressed. Didn't happen for you. Okay. Maybe you just didn't find him as well, because he's kind of hard to find when he is crazy. But it's where you open up a shortcut to the bit of chaos. I mean, it's a good thing because I don't think I have the strength to kill Solaire. Yeah, I mean, both situations are super sad and super hard to make the decision of, like, if you kill him, it's sad, and then also, though, if you let him stay in delusion, or like stop his delusion, and then he has to be depressed and have no hope for anything, is also pretty much just as sad. And if it wasn't for Solaire, I wouldn't have killed the bell gargoyles. Ah, I see. Or Ornstein and Smo. Good that I didn't find him. Yes, that's. I mean, it's not like, yeah, you aren't gonna really stumble upon him if I'm remembering correctly. It's only if you go down like a side path that opens up a shortcut. Which, I mean, for Bed of Chaos is very appreciated. It's still a long run even with the shortcut. Okay, there we go. Oh, this man's walking slowly. Now, part of me is tempted to just drop down here to do the thing. But I also don't like the fact of dropping down here. Going back about DS2, I heard Dark Souls 2 is weird when it comes to weapons, like the rapier or something like that. Is it? I haven't heard... Since when can rats dodge roll? like there are such broken weapons that no bosses struggle. If I remember correctly... Oh my, okay. There's a ton of paths here and hands. Love that. Let me figure out my words here. I don't remember the rapier being incredible. I've never heard anything about that. But there are definitely some weapons in that game that are... Oh, there's so many hands. That would be like choice over others for sure. There's a hand jump scare in that corridor. Is it the one that I kind of dealt with, or are you talking about like a side corridor or something? Because I can see a whole bunch of hands around here already that I'm not liking at all. There are many of them. That makes sense. Oh, I didn't even know you were one of them. Okay, this is where I wanted to be, though. So that kind of looks like an invisible wall, but guess that's not what it is. I don't think any of that was actually all that necessary for me to pick up. Some bosses in DS1 felt so underwhelming and rushed, like Gravelord Nito. Gravelord Nito is, yes, also very known for being not very exciting. That was one thing for me too, is that I found like he was struggling to hit me. I mean, some of his attacks are pretty powerful, but yeah. Gravelord Nito. Well, actually, honestly, most of them from Dark Souls 1, at least I found, because I came into Dark Souls in the era where it was like the hardest game ever when everyone was talking about it, and it had been already out for a long time. And so I found it kind of disappointing, because yeah, it kind of felt like everything was much easier than I would have thought, other than Ornstein and Smo. Ornstein and Smo was like the boss fight for me. Where was I going with that? Maybe that I had 35 vigor, so it was hard for bosses to deal damage to me. It could be. But yeah, for the most part, I've heard the same thing about Demon Souls. So kind of like the starting out of FromSoft, they laid the groundwork of the style of games, but they're not exceptionally difficult in comparison to what they've come up with now. But even the thing is, like Dark Souls 2, I didn't find to be all that difficult, really. Dark Souls 3, for the most part, was not all that difficult. Aside from a few. One, just because it was the first boss I'd ever fought in any Souls game, and then a couple because they're just pretty good bosses. Okay, I found the ladder. Yeah, I'm personally really excited to give Sekiro a try because I've heard that that's still like the hardest of the games, which excites me, especially because it's a lot of like parrying and countering and like technical move analysis and stuff. Seems like a lot of fun. Huh. Overall, I enjoyed the game apart from the final few bosses I fought. Okay. So here's the thing though, is that like I would still suggest just go back, blaze through, get to the place where you can go to the DLC. Because like just get to the place where you can be strong enough, go down human, kill the golden golem by the hydras. So you just like follow that cliffside all the way around to the hydras and do that DLC specifically. Painted World's good, but not as good. You fight Priscilla, which is a cool boss, but not as cool. The bosses in that final DLC, though, are legendary. So good. The last boss was very difficult. He's very, very difficult if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't when I fought him. But the second to last boss is incredible. He's like easily the best boss of that game. Easily the best boss of the first 2 games together. And I would almost say the best boss of all 3, except that there is one boss fight, I think, 1 or 2 boss fights in Dark Souls 3 that might top it, but it's just a crazy good boss fight. It would be a little bit harder. I feel like you may want to put more points into things. But like I think that's the whole thing, is like the whole reason for like not rushing through, taking the time that you need so you can get the levels up. But I can't recommend the DLC enough. It's legendarily incredible. And you have a character that looks like he's from Bloodborne in it. Wow. These guys are a little bit stronger. That's annoying. Seath the Scaleless looked so incredible, but he didn't hit me a single time. Seath the Scaleless, if you're just going for killing him, is not bad. If you're going for the tail weapon, though, that is hard. At least it was for me, doing it solo. And all the invisible walkways were not a joy. See about the whole DLC thing. For now, I really wanted to try Dark Souls 2. Yeah, go for it. Go try Dark Souls 2. Let me know what you think. I don't expect you to love it. It's not going to blow your mind, I don't think. It's nothing really all that revolutionary. It's got some cool moments. It's got some pretty garbage moments. Oh boy. That's a lot of damage right there. Okay. The amount of times I was lied to by the developer messages is crazy. Developer messages in Dark Souls? on the invisible walls always being a thing. Oh, invisible walkways. Yes. Yeah, the invisible walkways have been a thing. From the ladder you went down and run forward on the left, there will be an open room with a gray sight. Oh, okay. What are the words I'm trying to think of at the moment? Something I'm trying to say. I think about something. In Dark Souls, did you go down to the oh boy. Did you go down to the man, now I can't remember what it's called. It's a lake underneath Ash Lake. Did you go to Ash Lake? Okay, the ladder you go down, you say, run forward. On the left, there will be an open room with... Okay, there's no ladder there. The ladder you go down here? Run forward. Didn't go to Ash Lake, okay. There's something else I was going to tell you about DS2, but I forget what it was. Ladder above the enemy that killed you? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's one thing. I put on the this one and this one, so now every time I kill something, I gain health and FP, no matter what weapon I'm using, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, so down. Forward on the left, there will be an open room with grace. Okay. Wasn't looking up anything unless I was really lost. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I still stand by that being the best way of playing is to not know anything, to just play it and discover things. But there's definitely a lot of cool moments in that game, especially with the DLC. Ah! So I was just running to places I haven't been before and vibing. Like I looked up what I meant to do after the Four Kings because I was totally yeah, I made the mistake of doing like a walkthrough for most of the game, but I don't think without a walkthrough I could have gotten through the Four Kings, because that place had me so turned around and not knowing where to go. Plus, I just hated that place with all the ghosts and having to like eat something to be able to hurt them and different things like that. How is that hidden? Yeah, I should get the grace. I'm just wary because I had like 50,000 runes, but I mean that's only not even a half a level. Figured out how to quickly go down ladders like 12 hours into the game. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think if I remember correctly, I wouldn't recommend using that same method. I think that's the only game where you have to just press B without moving anything. I think every other game from there is same as Elden Ring. But yeah, that honestly, going back to it, because I went back to it for a little bit, that threw me off like crazy. I had no clue how to move down quickly. Ah! How do you dodge that? How are you supposed to dodge that? Oh well, at least I got the grace. But I lost to that 50,000. Okay, so we got fellas all over the place here. Oh, I'm still not in online mode. I should probably change that. Cannot open from this side. Okay. Let's just see if we can actually get down fighting one of these guys, because so far... it's been going interestingly. Yeah, interestingly. Watching a stream earlier, an Elden Ring challenge where every single enemy is switched with fire giant. Like the boss, the fire giant. Why? How did that even work? Like, cause he wouldn't fit in areas like this, would he? I mean, well, no, he I don't think he would. So how did that even work? Okay, I figured out how to fight him. I assume this is like a shortcut or something. Eventually. He wouldn't, but he was there. Every single enemy. Oh my goodness. That I don't know. I don't know how to that, you know. All soldiers on the way to Godric. Right. That would be funny to watch, but that seems like a nightmare to have to go through. Did they all at least give... Did they all give the souls of the enemy that's supposed to be there? Or, sorry, not souls. Runes of the enemy that's supposed to be there, or of Fire Giant? Because if it was all Fire Giant, then that actually would not be the worst thing. But it would be tough. For sure. Oh, would you look at that? This area is going to be a joy to work my way through. Hi. There's a lot of these guys clinging to things all over the place. Oh, well, that works, I guess. I think it was Fire Giant runes, but it didn't change anything when 10 of them were attacking you. I guess not. So watch a video where a guy beat the game while having every boss times 10, meaning 10 Rykards, 10 Fire Giants. Like, so every boss room was just 10 of that boss at the same time? They better not be giving FromSoft any ideas with that one. That's all I gotta say. Why are there so many of these things? Oh, and there's a lovely lower level as well. There we go. At least I can two-shot them if I do the jump attack. Think about playing Dark Souls 1 after Elden Ring. How crazy different the bosses are. I was expecting some crazy delayed attacks with combos, but nothing like that. Was there? Yeah. Same guy beat the game with 5 times the bosses and having them randomized. Okay. Randomized bosses does seem like a really fun thing to do. I wanted to do that for DS3, but never have done it yet. I've heard there's great mod expansions for DS3 as well. Remember, in the Godskin Noble area, had both Phase 1 and Phase 2 Rykard. A Phase 2 Fire Giant and something else. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, so it's like... So it's not just 5 times of whatever boss it is, it's just 5 bosses? But yeah, the Dark Souls 1 bosses are pretty straightforward seeming. At least from my recollection. Glad I got a drink. Okay, not a nice place to be. I don't suppose I'm supposed to try and make that jump. I don't think I'm supposed to. Better not be supposed to. 5 bosses. Okay. I thought I was under the impression that it would be all the same boss, but 5 of any kind of boss is a little bit more terrifying. I'm sure there's some pretty nasty combos that you could get. Oh, dear me. Hello, you look nasty. Like extra nasty. Still goes down. As long as I can get him by surprise with the weapon art, seems like I'm doing all right. Shadow bait. I don't know what that does, but that seems interesting. Okay, so I was right. It is a shortcut. watched a lot of Elden Ring challenge runs. So the worst one I saw was beating the game with the Kick Ash of War. Deals a maximum of, I think, 25 damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Out of every challenge that I've ever seen, and they're, like, I've seen some challenges. I've seen, like, there's some rough challenges. But I think something like that where it's just, it's not even, like, necessarily as much get good as much it is just take long time. It sounds like torture. Okay, I assume this is another shortcut. Some kind. Took him 45 minutes. Wait. Oh, 45 minutes, 19 attempts, and 500 kicks to kill the fire giant. Wait a second. Only 500 kicks? I feel like it should take way more than that for the fire giant. But just for a single boss fight is definitely a long time. I don't know that jumping down here was the right idea to do. But it was a hole. I plunged in. Oh, hello, hidden rat. Oh, there's tubes going everywhere. We'll come back to that. Oh, it's one of you. Oh, there's more of you. And I'm already poisoned, so I guess might as well. Wait, what? 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 Since when do they heal and do that? Fire giant is that if you focus his eyeball, it takes more damage than other bosses. So that shortens the fight. Oh, gotcha. And he loses like 20% health when switching phases. Right. Pretty sure Dung Eater is in the right turn at the start. Might be wrong, though. The right turn at the start. Is that like down that hallway? The big tube tunnel that I was looking at? hallway you were in. Oh, okay. Bit forward, left, or to the right. Wait, a bit forward, left, or to the right. I think I know what you mean. Like you're saying when I drop down and there's all the flower things, right? Where we fought the poisonous thing? Okay. Yep, that's where I was thinking you were talking about. Let's go through and fight all these rats, though, because I don't want to be caught off guard by them. Okay, or I die to them. Look this up, because one way leads to the Dung Eater and the other starts the horrific maze of pain. Oh, okay. Is the horrific maze of pain worth going down, or... I mean, technically, I assume that they do put something down there. Probably something that you need to go through if you want to 100% the game. But it's something I should be concerned about at the moment, or... Ah! I hate these enemies. Maybe I'm just using the wrong weapon. Something that could stun easier, maybe. He's actually forward to the left, up a ladder. Playing times. Yeah, but I'm just if there's something really cool in there, I want it. You get a 200-meter drop with some platforming where you get the best great shield in the game, and then that's it. Best great shield, you say, huh? I mean, I'm not really one to use great shields, so maybe that's the sort of thing to wait for a second playthrough for. .50 strength? Yeah, I don't really plan on putting that many points into strength, I don't think. Unless I'm bored. Because I'm pretty happy with the weapons I already have. I don't really feel the need to get too upgradey with it. How's fire do against these things? Seems like it would do pretty good. Except for that head slam, my goodness, it's got some damage behind that. There we go. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll start this off with some fire. Just to get everybody warmed up to it. come on. The pedal things are in the way. Hang on. Wait. There's a huge hand attack? Why does there have to be a huge hand attack? Oh, DS1, the moment I got 20 Estus flasks, it was just too easy, like the ceaseless discharge. I tanked the damage it was doing. I mean, ceaseless discharge is super easy to just kind of cheese your way through as well, though. But yeah, the amount of Estus flasks that you get in that game is actually really insane. There we go. Excuse me? There we go. So that's those ones dead. Oh, no. I'm so glad I came down here. My, oh my. You know what I might do? There we go. That way, they're not as bad if they're not like either dropping down on you. They're still super disgusting and creepy, but they're not as bad if they're not dropping down on you or coming up out of the ground. Remember when I got to Anor Londo, I just stood there, was looking how great the game looks. That was a major, like that was a huge thing for me. That big reveal was so cool. I see the hand. You know what I could do? I think I might do it is if I go here. Get some nice starting damage in. There we go. Not quite as scary. Wait, that's the dung eater? You doing okay, sir?
Let me out. Let me out of here. Who are you?
Leave your jail.
I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse
Oh.
with care.
No, let's not do that. How about?
Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
Maybe I should have just left him down here.
I will kill again. Just to they'll be cursed.
Should I kill him?
I will kill just
Or
to be
does that
sure
fight come later? Because I feel like I should kill him. He doesn't seem like the greatest of fellas. But this is the end of the line. What do you say, Sauron? Do I fight him at another time? Dung Eater is as evil as it gets in this game? Okay. Well, it sure seems like it. Is this where I should kill him, or is there an actual like proper boss fight later on? Though is my big question. I mean, I can't imagine there being one if I'm allowed to talk to him like this. But if I'm assuming I should attack him, right? Okay, I'll do it. I don't suppose he gives anything good or anything like that, does he? He definitely hits. That was close. There we go. I've done the world a great good. Sort of Milos. Could do his questline that unlocks his ending, but it's all disgusting. Killing him is part of his questline. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a nice fellow. I don't really feel the need to care for him all that much. Is the underground roadside the place to warp to? I think so. So I guess with that done, I mean, technically there's probably stuff behind that door and everything, but that's the area for, well, other than the horrible maze that you've spoken of. I know his ending. If you felt bad about the merchants and killing them, this ending is not for you. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It'd be interesting to see at some point, but yeah, probably not the greatest for me to do at this moment. On the other hand, though, something I could do is I've gone here. I haven't gone in because there's a lion thing guarding the entrance, but... Oh, actually, there's also something else that I want to do. But this is definitely a place that I can do, and I've heard it's quite the joy. I fought a death bird for the first time, or I don't know if it's actually called a death bird, but it's like the bird of death, and they're nasty things. Better Nile? Yeah. Typing on Discord about half asleep? Yeah. We'll see how this one goes. Oh dear me. What on earth? What hit me? Was that still the... You can run past the lion? No, I've got to kill the lion. It's just good etiquette. Just as long as there's not a second lion or something. There is a second lion. So I gotta learn how to kill this one. Obviously. If I can stun him. goodness. What a joy this fella is. Oh my goodness. How is frostbite so broken? Just adds to the fight. Since you're close to ending Elden Ring, what would be the next game on stream? Am I that close to ending it? I mean, I guess I kind of am. I don't feel like I should be close yet. Next game that I'm considering, I have Sekiro, and I haven't played it yet, and I would really like to play it. So that's one thing that's on the list. The other thing that I'm eyeing is Inscription, because I've heard it's incredible, but I haven't played it yet. To end this game on this stream if you wanted to with easy. Could I? I don't know if I want to, really. I don't want to rush past things. But I mean, at the same time, I don't really plan on ending things for myself all that soon. I'm definitely going to keep playing it, going through all the little secrets and hideaways and everything. Just on my own time. But yeah, I'm thinking Sekiro could be fun. Inscription sounds like a lot of fun. I've also recently, very recently, got my hands on Titanfall 2 because it was such a good price. And I mean, I've never heard really a bad thing said about Titanfall 2, so I'm curious what that storyline is like. Also haven't done Dishonored 2 yet, which I'd like to do. I mean, if you wouldn't struggle on some of these bosses for an hour each, then you could beat it this stream. Yes, these bosses, like these lions that are just roaming around. I'm just gonna make a run for the staircase. And hopefully it can't climb. Oh, it can jump. Well, I got smithing stones at least. I guess that's a plus. What the heck is going on with this? I just want to go up this. I actually want to go up the stairs. But I'm not sure if it'll let me. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted, but I can't crit him, so let's just run. I hope he can't jump this high. The only bad thing about Titanfall is that the developers gave up on the multiplayer aspect very quickly. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Because yeah, I've heard nothing. Oh, that's the other thing I've heard great things about, but haven't played yet that I own is Jedi Fallen Order. Story-wise, it's pretty good if you enjoy shooters. Okay, I'm not. Wow, he's losing it down there. I'm not like. I much prefer a good Souls-like or anything like that, usually over a shooter. But I've played one COD, and this may come as a surprise, but yes, one and only one. Oh, lovely. One and only one COD game. COD campaign. but I did enjoy it. Oh my goodness, this place is nasty. Why did they make this place? They seriously felt the need to add birds to this place to make it that much worse? Oh, that's the other thing. I haven't done Carry a Manor either. Oh, there's a painting in there. Jedi Fallen Order is a very good game. Okay. Thing about the ending Elden Ring is that when you kill the final boss, you decide when you go into New Game Plus. So you can go kill some bosses you haven't. Oh, okay. Place nasty, wait until you meet Commander Nile and summon knights. Okay. Fortunately, there's a way to absolutely cheese him, so don't worry about him. Okay. That's probably good. Yeah, I mean, if he's anything like his pet lion, then I don't like him. Or those stupid birds with knives on their feet. Oh, is this the situation? I doubt this is the situation, because this isn't bad at all. Well, maybe it'll get worse. I don't know. But so far, they're pretty weak. Hello. Why do they keep disappearing? What's the lore to this? Oh, hello. Wow, they can warp anywhere. Why? Are these the type of knights that you fight in the boss arena? That guy was annoying just because he didn't have a shield. Or because he did have a shield. Okay, I'm gonna grab this Grace for yeah, this Grace. Before I do anything else. This pet lion with the whole frostbite thing. Yes, he does have frostbite, lightning, and knives on his... He has knives on his feet, really? Why has everything gotta have knives on its feet? This door doesn't open. Lore to them disappearing is basically Miyazaki woke up one day and decided he hates his player base. Ah, I see. Good for him. That's suspicious to have a whole level with nothing dangerous on it. Or a whole, like, area like this. Everything has lore in this game? Yeah. But I mean the legitimate lore. The lore of, like... like, why they have to be so rude. These are not the easy wolves. And I'm stuck in a stupid corner! Okay. These guys come back? What the heck? Why do they get to come back? I killed them, didn't I? Eclipse Shuttle. Boy, this place sure looks nice. You like cold things. Oh, look at that. There's an archer there. Oh, and an archer there. These guys aren't as bad as long as not fighting the reappearing nightmen. Anything special around here? Kind of. What the heck? How are they able to see that? That's unfair. Of course they come back. That's the fun of it. Uh-huh, the fun. Oh my goodness. Tree medallion from the Albernaric? The Tree medallion from the Albernaric. What's that? The knight with the shield and the double sword knight are the ones now summons at the start of the fight. Wow, that seems like a fun time. Let's see, the should be in keys, right? I've got the Dectus medallion, the rolled medallion, and the Tree secret medallion, or half of it. I haven't even got the other half of the Dectus medallion yet. I saw that it is somewhere, but I don't remember where now. Have the secret medallion because you said it on Discord? Yes. Yeah, I noticed that now. I wasn't sure if it was called the Tree though. I didn't remember what its name was. The other one is behind Commander Nile. Okay. So there's, oh shoot, that was dumb of me. So there's not much chance of me missing it. Rats. Going the wrong way. That's okay. I kind of figured this was a side path. But I felt the need to take a side path. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Okay. So now that I know that sneaking up on these guys is worthless, I'm doing pretty good. Let's try and fight him for real. Oh my goodness. There we go. He's dead. Cerulean Amber Medallion +1. Would you look at that? Man, I love these mausoleums. Gotta be easily one of the best designs that came of this game. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm supposed to go that way? Possibly. Or maybe this is still the wrong way. Either way, I guess I'm going this way. I heard a noise. Oh, these guys... Well, I guess they're not too bad. But they're not my favorite. What the heck? Whoa! Why? That should never have been a possibility for anything to do. Okay. Also, why do I hear a bird flopping around? Seems extremely unnecessary. Oh my goodness, they just keep going. How much stamina do they get to have? Oh, come on! That is just not fair! Okay, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Start DS2 playthrough tomorrow. Had enough Dark Souls for today. Okay. Played like 8 hours or something. Oh wow. Any general tips for DS2? If you run past all 30 enemies here, you'll run into the Nile boss arena. Oh, okay. Let's see. General tips. What are some good things I learned in my time there? For starting out weapons, fire is super helpful. That's for sure. Question though, how do I run away from things that teleport? And also, I should probably use this elevator. Let me get to where I can relax, and then I'll see to it. Stupid frostbite! Wow, that makes me angry. How does it one-shot me? Glad I got that elevator. My goodness. Run faster than the teleport? Well, I know that, but technically speaking, they could just teleport right in front of me and I couldn't do anything about it. I don't know if I can really sneak around here too much, but let's try it. Fire longsword early in the game? Yes, you can. It's just in an area that takes a wee bit of sneaking, but I highly recommend getting the fire longsword, and that'll carry you for most of it. Honestly, if you get it upgraded. Why is it way down there? Does it really think that I want to go through all that again? Because I sure don't. Fire longsword. Then there's an item that takes a lot to, there's an item that takes a lot of work to get good. But when you get it, I love it. It's such a good weapon. It's a spear that has a statue's head on it, and it takes a ton to break it. But once you break it, because durability in DS2 is garbage, everything breaks so quickly. Once you break it, though, it never breaks, and it becomes one of the best twin blades, most fun moveset I've ever used in the entirety of Dark Souls 2. There's better movesets, but not in Dark Souls 2 that I found. But that doesn't come for a while, still. Goodness. Frostbite! Stupid frostbite! Let's see, what are some other... okay, another good tip. There's like some boars in Majula, that game's Firelink Shrine. Whatever you do, do not attack those boars. They will demolish you unless you're prepared for it. That in mind, since the last weapon you recommend was the Zweihander, and it was incredible. Zweihander is very good. I think the Zweihander is also in DS2, but this one is so fun, and it's great for stun locking, which is always a good time. Let's see if I can get this guy over here. Okay, or maybe not. Shoot, why did I have to fall down here? No, please don't put me down here. I don't want to be down here. No, what the, no, please, I don't, shoot. Once you get really sick of trying Nile, I'll send you a video on how you can basically skip him. Yeah, probably. That would be good. I don't really want to have to cheese any of the bosses, but with the beauty of these character designs, I can see myself really hating this quick. Also, I know that this area is not actually part of anything important, but I really want to just get here to see what's here. Maybe what I'll try doing, because I don't know... let me try using the Blasphemous Blade on these guys. I'll send you the video so you can see how stupid it is. Okay. Does much better at keeping them at a distance, I will say that. God, I healed, because that sure went downhill. There we go. He's dead. Finally. Okay, so what's up here? There better be like a pretty crazy good item or something for all that work. Stone Sword Key, that's actually a pretty good item. Blasphemous Blade always helps. Yeah, way better at keeping things at a distance, but I prefer using these twin swords like this. Okay, I did think of, so when you, going back to DS2, there's a place kind of, I'd say it's late game if you don't include the DLCs, but it's mid game if you're thinking like taking into account DLCs in the whole runtime. It's a place that just has a ton of doors that can be unlocked, but very few of them actually should be unlocked. Oh my. I did like a sliver of damage to Nile. Okay, you know what? Just for the sake of knowledge, let's take a quick look at this. Oh my goodness. Frostbite damage is just so nasty. Was the spear you're talking about called Saint Ear Spear? Yes, I was. It's absolutely incredible. Wait, can you get to the boss arena from outside? Also, I still didn't figure out how to get into that painting room. I'd like to get the painting, if I can. I haven't gone to any of the locations the paintings show, I don't think, though. Looks fake, but I killed Nile this way? Okay. Oh, the death glitches. Okay. Every time I've tried one of these before, it's gone horribly wrong. How come these guys can still spawn if Niall's dead? I don't understand that one, because isn't he the one summoning them? There's also another way where you can shoot him from outside of the arena, but it takes a long time. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go with that route then. Okay, well, I guess we'll go jump off a cliff then. Give it a try. Am I supposed to just be like continuously swinging as I go down or something? Anything special like that? Jump is kind of weirdly specific when it comes to the double jump. Okay. Like the jump for the timing. Keep swinging until he dies. Okay. Yeah, I noticed the jump timing was he didn't like double jump right away. He did it a little ways after. So now he was right here, right? Correct? I think that's correct. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So then he takes a while. Just don't stop swinging. Okay, I'll give you I'll give it like 2 tries, maybe 2 tries. If I can find a crow's foot. Where's that pickle? There it is. Okay. So jump and then jump. Nope. That just kills you. I wonder if did they patch it? Do you know? Or I don't want to just waste time repeatedly dying. You need to start swinging fast. Oh, so it's part of the thing is the act of swinging that keeps you from dying? Jump too fast? Okay, that could be. Chicken foot's not needed? I know. Okay. So let's go. 1, 2. And I'm dead. Couldn't be patched? How could it not be patched? I have a feeling it maybe was patched. Immediately start swinging. Don't stop. Okay. Oh, that was close. Okay. Nope. Dead. Okay. Maybe I waited too long to... Or waited not long enough to jump. Killed him on this patch, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Easier than killing him normally? Yeah, that could be. I mean, once his fellow, like his friends are dead, he probably isn't that hard though, right? IRL then fight him? Oof. Okay. Nope. Died again. Never enjoyed trying these glitches because they just always feel like they're failing. I might just try and defeat him normal way. I'll just see about putting some armor on that's got some good frost resistance though, if there is any. I'm not gonna try it. I hate glitches like that. With a passion. Okay, so if we're going with sorting method, no, I want help. Thank you. Explanation. Frostbite's robustness. Increases strength. Interesting. Okay, so we got 16 currently. That gives 20, 22, 23. 27. 35. 42. Boy, don't I look attractive. And boy, don't I fat roll. For a boss fight, we shouldn't need these because we're not going to be killing too much. So I think I'll put on this one. And this one. $35, 42, 55, 55, 55, 60, 60, 83, 99? Okay. If I can keep without a heavy... If I can get back to mid-low. Mid... Okay, Blue Hood will give me mid. And boy, don't I look glamorous. Looks so stupid, but with 99 robustness, that seems like it might do kind of well. Great. That's a great start to things. Why couldn't they just make these guys one-time spawns? It would not be nearly as bad if these guys were just one-time spawns. So much more incentive to just kill them first time. Another way to kill him legit, but requires an item that makes his knights turn on him. What item is that? Because maybe I have it. It's hard to pull off. Okay, well, what does it all entail? witching branch. I'm not sure if I have that. Okay, that's one down. Oh my, that frostbite though. Shred now until phase 2. Use the branch on one of them. Try to use it on the other. Okay. Well, I mean, I got one of them down and I almost got the second one down. As long as I can, I feel like, I could be very wrong, but I feel like as long as I can get his knights gone, Niall himself might not be as bad. He probably will still be a challenge, but at least he won't have his knights. Oh, come on, that should have... Okay. Well, there goes my tier. Oh, dear me, Niall. Kinda sucks that I can't play this game in offline mode. You could just summon me instead of the Mimic tier. I'll boost the damage of the knights. Ah, okay. I mean, I need to switch to online mode anyway. Can I switch that from here? I probably have to exit the game for that, right? Launch settings, play online. Let's go online anyway. Just for the sake of it. My goodness. What a terrible boss. It's been rare that this game has sucked with their bosses. Or their areas for that matter, but this one... This one's just egregious. One of the worst ones? Boy, is it. I mean, at least I'm glad that this is one of the worst ones, not a common one. Just hard for no reason? Yeah, like, seems like everything would do just fine as far as damage, even, like, if they didn't have Frostbite. But the Frostbite just makes them extremely overpowered and unbearable. Because it's like an instant kill thing. Okay. Knights are dead. My tier is actually still alive. Okay, I'm very frostbitten. Okay. Well, now it's just me and Niall, I guess. Ow. Wow. That does a lot of damage. Final stretch of bosses will be no fun. Will be fun though? Okay, that's good. Now still has nothing on Milena. Don't know if you heard about her. I have heard about Milena. Or sorry, Millennia. I always get that wrong. But from what I've seen of Millennia, I think she'll be a tough one, but at least more bearable than this. I've heard she does Scarlet Rot. Is that correct? If she does Scarlet Rot, I'm not sure how I'll feel about her. If she just, for the most part, does damage, though, I think I can appreciate that. Doing better than last time? Okay. Yeah, I am doing better. If I can get the knights down before my mimic tier dies, I actually have a chance. I think. Oh, great. He's looking at me. Okay, at least I can crit this guy. And my mimic's basically dead. And now he is dead. What the heck? How long does he target for? And I'm stuck. I can't get out. I would love to get some space here! Wow. Every time she hits you, she heals? Ooh. Okay, let me catch up on. She won't be a tough one? She is the hardest boss in this game? Ah, okay. Straight up. Okay. I got killed with 2 hits. With Millennia. Couldn't even move. Oh my goodness. And I doubt you can parry her, probably, huh? 2 phases of full health bars. One of the phases applies the strongest version of Scarlet Rot in game, and every time she hits you, she heals. Oh my. I've killed her, though? So she isn't impossible? Okay. She sounds nasty, though. Oh. Man, I wish so much that I could upgrade my Mimic tier better. But I haven't been able to find the plant thing that I need yet. That's stupid frostbite. He doesn't have that much health, at least, as far as him as a boss. Sent you a vid of one of her attacks. It's pretty funny looking until you have to dodge it. Is it the one with, like, I've seen a couple of videos of fighting her. Is because she does like this massive like assortment of sword slices. Now will unlock the second part of the mountaintops of the giants, in which every enemy will two-shot you. I see. I was looking up there, and or out there, and I was wondering if it was going to be a rough place or not. Is there no summoning pool for this area? Or like summons at all for this area? Oh my goodness. I absolutely hate the way that jumping attacks fail with this guy. Boy, I love frostbite so much! Get away from me! And there went my mimic. Just what I always wanted. Who cares about being maidenless? I'm more worried about being mimicless. There we go. That's Tim dead and a full health bar of Nile. That mimic did nothing. Not a fun place. There isn't much in that place. Okay, apart from the path to Millennia. I think that's where you get to Millennia. I don't remember. I mean, I warned you from the start how infuriating this boss is. Yeah, you did. Pretty sure Nile is weak to bleed. I'm dealing bleed. But I just can't get a hit in because he two-shots me and stun locks me and has no openings. So you're saying that this secret mountain path is the way to get to Millennia? He actually has good bleed resistance. Oh, does he? What would he not have resistance to by any chance? Is there anything better that I could do? Is there something that could like stun lock or anything? Blasphemous Blade, would that do anything better to him? I mean, at least it would do fire maybe, right? Poison? Can I do poison to him? I don't suppose I could stun lock him, could I? Oh, great. How can you see me from that far away? I don't have weapons on me! Shoot! Let's just... Back away. 20% to everything else, which means basically nothing. Try Blasphemous Blade. Okay. It's pretty strong against Scarlet Rot, Poison, Freeze, and Bleed. Okay. That's wonderful. You know what I really quickly, just for the fun of it, because it probably won't do any good, but I want to try it. I'm gonna go to a location. Getting better, yeah. At least getting better at defeating his minions. And I did dodge that stinking foot attack. Hang on. I feel like, alternatively, if you won't be going back down to the sewers of the capital, you could try Malekith. Malekith can do it before him, and the Tree Sentinel before him. Uh-huh. Sounds like a lot of before hims, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. But yeah, I could try going down that path. Like that I can two-shot stun these guys. Makes it way easier to fight them. There he goes. Okay, that's gonna be plenty. Malekith, in my opinion, is a very fun fight, but I might be delusional since some of my friends feel about him like we do about Nile. Oh, okay. I guess we'll see then. Where did Bok go? I'm not sure. I was looking around for him. But I couldn't see his pop-up anywhere. That's the other thing. I went to here, and the Noble Golden Mask was not there. I assume because the Erd Tree is burning. The duo, on the other hand, is 100% the most hated boss fight by the community. Really? Even more than Nile? Problem is the Noble. The Apostle is pretty easy. The Apostle, yeah, I can see being pretty easy. I saw a build that destroyed them, though. It looked crazy. Problem is that you have to kill them 4 times. Wait, you have to kill them 4 times? It's not just a duo. It's what? Nobody likes the duo. Okay, interesting. Well, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the odd one out to just love it to death. I doubt it. Okay, that should be plenty of upgrades. When you kill one, he gets put on a timer, and he respawns after some time. Oh wow, that
Something.
does sound nasty. Ooh, I've got 1-7. Let's put it into that so I can get that higher. Okay. Legit have to kill them 4 times. Okay. Sounds like a great time. I could have been over leveled, but I got them first try on my first playthrough. Oh wow. I mean, that's the one thing that I'm thinking about is like you get a lot of opportunity to prepare against them. And that's kind of why I'm in the mindset that it can't be that bad. Just because like you fight them before, right? So you know how to fight them, which is the biggest challenge usually. Use Mimic Tier and Burn All, then you can just shred them when they tank. But Summonless is just... I can understand Summonless being tough just because of having to have 2 of them focus on you. Because having just 1 focus on you is kind of a nightmare. But yeah, if it's just like fighting 4 of them back to back to back to back, that doesn't seem as bad. Alrighty, let's give this a try. I'm curious about this. I mean, it's not doing much damage, but boy, is this fun. I wonder if I can stun lock. The great Commander Nile. Not necessarily. And it really does not do any damage. They're very vulnerable to sleep, so you can sleep one and kill the other. That's what I've heard. I've heard that really the only way to go about it is to put them to sleep. Okay, well, let's give Blasphemous Blade a try. Great Rune with Rune Arc? Oh, that could work. Oh my goodness, why does everything want to attack me all of a sudden? There he goes. He's dead. Shoot! Man, his cast times on these are ridiculously low. Oh my goodness, that damage! Oh, dodged that, though. My goodness. Only got one heal left. Oh, should I use it? He could one-shot me if I use it, or if I don't use it. Yeah, I should have used it. Shoot. I had him so low. I had him so low. Blasphemous Blade's definitely the way to go. Saved all my rune arcs the whole game and used them all fighting Godfrey. I haven't used a rune arc at all yet. I believe the Regal Ancestor is the easiest remembrance. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I fought him yet. Oh no, I did. I fought one of the ancestors. I know there's. I'm pretty sure there's two of them, isn't there? Just finished the test. Nice. How'd you do? All's an easier remembrance. She is, yeah. Above Regal, I would say above Regal. Just because Regal can kind of heal and teleport everywhere. Just too big to hit you. Yeah, kind of. And also, he's too big for you to hit him a lot of times. Need more FP flasks? Yes, I do. Next time I got him, there's a chance of it. I wouldn't fully count on it, but there's a chance. One thing that I did just realize is that my Wondrous Physic would not have helped at all, really. What I might do is make it so it's 50% 50% HP and 50% FP. That might be a good thing to have. It's a very basic thing, but could help. It's essentially like having one more flask of each. Alright, who wants to fight me first? I see, you do. Oh, nice. Not that that's a ton of damage, but that helps a lot. Now that, oh my goodness, that's the way to do it. Wow. You know, as much as he made me scream and really hate him and want to do not good things to him, actually defeating him the right way is much more rewarding. Go for the one that tanks a hit and whatever on the other one. Lost my faith for the win, no kidding. The extra healing from it, I keep forgetting that. Okay, I keep forgetting the properties of this. Does this heal on? Does this heal on? How do I want to? On defeating an enemy. I was sure that it. Blast the flames steal HP. So yes, the weapon art does steal HP. That's what I thought. I keep forgetting that weapon art heals. And boy, is it nice. Good thing I made you kill Rykard. No kidding. As much as I hated him, sure is helping. 10% from the Ash of War, 5% from killing an enemy. Healing. Right, okay. Yeah, so the Ash of War actually does give more healing then. Yeah, man, I really should probably put more levels into this thing, but I just love the bleed and the moveset of the two curved swords so much. Alrighty, Divine Halig Tree. We did it. Whew, my goodness. So now we can go back down to the lift. I did kill him. Finally. It was a pain. It was definitely painful. How'd it go? A lot of screaming. I actually muted my mic a couple times when I screamed. Lots of screaming, lots of yelling, and finally it happened. Now this one I gotta be careful, right? Because there's a secret way, and then there's hoist medallion, and then hoist secret medallion. That's the one. So now we can finally go to the place that two-shots us. Thank goodness. How was he for you, Jordan? Halig Tree sucks so much. I've heard it's not the easiest. Haligtree? I've heard some fun things about it. I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing it really, but or like doing it this stream. Snowfield is bad enough. Is it anything like? Yeah, Snowfield's bad enough. Haligtree's even worse. Can it get worse? I mean, I guess it could get worse, but I don't feel like it should get worse. I didn't have issue with him, but I definitely had those moments with other bosses. Okay. The is this place worse than the snowfields of DS2? Seek stealth. Wait, we're going into a catacombs? Haligtree is where Melania is. Ah, gotcha, that's why. To get to the Haligtree, you need to light 4 fires in Ordinal Liturgical Town? Okay. Let your imagination paint how bad it could be from the boss alone. North of Consecration Snowfields. Okay. Is it lighting those the bastion thing, like the lighting things like how we had to do in the underground? Why is there a summoning pool in Stake of America here? That seems rather disturbing. To get to the Haligtree, you need to go to the place I was talking about a couple streams back with invisible assassins. Oh no. You're joking. Invisible assassins were bad enough. Or not invisible. Visible assassins were bad enough. Wow, that one really hit its mark, didn't it? What's that breathing that I'm hearing? Sounds nasty. And the archers that two-shot you, visible assassins were bad enough. Now it's time for invisible archers. You didn't say anything about invisible archers. You just said assassins. Visions of octopus. Be wary of octopus? Oh, hello there, fellow. What a large, lovely boy. The archer's got aimbot? Yes, I did. Every enemy is invisible? Why would they do that, though? Wow, that's a lot of damage. I love these swords, I gotta say. I love this dual greatsword bleed build is so much fun. If only there were more somber smithing stones that I had. Hang on. Unless you have a torch that shows them. Gotcha. The archers aren't invisible, just really annoying. Okay. Still doesn't change the fact that they got aimbot and too much damage. Only invisible is the assassin camping one of the lights. Okay. Yeah, I do have the torch that's supposed to reveal them, but I don't know, like, what its range is, you know? Like, it might be only when you're face to face with it that you actually see it or something. Only got a little eep out of him. No horse ahead. Try item and hidden path. Is there an invisible path ahead, though? I mean, it kind of looks like there could be. I think I still have my stones with me. I do see a bloodstain there, but I don't know if it's based. Oh, it's based. Oh, shoot. That means I gotta do it, right? I'll wait. I'll just have to try and remember that it exists. Be wary of up. Oh, it's another one. Wow, he took some fall damage, that boy. Oh, dear me. Wait, did the other one just go flying somewhere? I think I sent him off the edge. Okay. Wait, hang on a second. I need to catch up here. My memory of the Halic Tree region is a bit weak since I was there once. Ah, okay. Invisible ground, yes. Do you like keyboard games, games or controller games better? Mostly controller. I find it just a nicer experience. These octopus enemies are so disgusting to me, like the hands are to you, but worse. Oh, really? They're not too bad for me. I don't know why, but I'm okay with the tentacles. Dropping down, going left, hitting a couple fake walls will give you the silver scarab beetle talisman. Forgot a couple comas. Okay, interesting. So if I go down there, I can get a... Now, the scarab beetle, that's item discovery, right? Is it item discovery? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, thank you for death. Not stand looking at him. Okay, well, look away for the moment. Hide your eyes. And maybe your ears. I will let you know when you can open them. Alrighty. Let's get this all over with. There we go. That went nice and quick. At least these guys are way easier to stun than uh, the hands. That's one thing you should be grateful for, at least. Okay, you should be okay to look now for the moment. I realized my jumping attacks weren't doing what they should be. Freezing grease. There's more octopuses. You may want to close your eyes and ears again. Dialogue was also very disgusting and disturbing for me. Interesting. Yeah, she's very disturbing. I don't know, like, she doesn't disgust me like the hands do or anything. But the spider legs are definitely very off-putting. Ah, a grace. Finally. Had a broken build where I killed... Wait a second. Killed him so fast and got lucky with his moveset. My second playthrough was so much tougher. Killed who? Oh wait, also a second. Gold boost runes, silver boost discovery. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh my, the white. It is rather white. Oh, it is gonna be like... Okay, that's gonna be a pain. I'll have to do that, but not this time. It sounds like your parent closed your eyes. I mean, I want to be a safe place for people, so don't want to make anyone feel uncomfy. I want one more level into faith, that's for sure. Because then... I can use this one. Oh, but I gotta take something off for that. Let's take off the tail whip. There we go. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to see someone about something. Only that foggy near south of the area? Okay, so not the entire area. At least that's good, because at least then it's not as bad as the DS2 snowfields. More north equals less foggy? Okay. Boss, you just did? Oh, really? Okay. Just working and listening to the stream, so my replies will be late. That's fine. Yeah, he seems actually not the worst of bosses once you actually figure out how to defeat him and how to deal damage enough to take out his minions and everything. Because that blasphemous blade made it not hard really at all. Okay, let's step outside for a moment. And then hopefully I can wander around a bit. I see a path there. 2 invaders west of the snowfield, so watch out. 2 invaders. Oh, okay. Say west of the snowfield. Interesting. I assume I'm just supposed to follow these little lights on the ground. Am I supposed to? I think I'm supposed to be going this way, right? Oh, that's a big wolf boy. Hopefully I'm supposed to be going this way. I'm just gonna try to keep on traveling and hopefully not run off the map. Am I going the right way? Oh, that's the edge of the world. Oh, never mind. That's not the edge of the world. But I am off the path, that's for sure. How do I get back onto the path? This way, okay. Am I on the path now? Almost on the path. I mean, if I can see the path this horribly, then it can't be that necessary to be on the path, but I'm at least close to a map. I think. That looks like a map tower. And is that a grace? I don't think so. Okay, but at least I discovered the location. I'm going to assume that this is the place full of invisible things that want you dead. Don't suppose there's a site of grace or anything around here, is there? Because I'd kind of like to grace. You know, sit down and recalculate my life. Shoot, that's not the right hand to put it in. I don't know when these invisible enemies start off. Is that the invisible enemy? By any chance? Doesn't appear to be. But I'm unsure of what I should be expecting. Hang on. Keep heading north. I'm gonna go fight Melania. Melania, be right back. Okay. Adding a bonfire mimic is a terrible idea. I don't think that they should ever add a bonfire mimic. But I saw that some guy made like fan art things of a whole bunch of mimic types. Keep heading north. Okay. On this map, there's a mausoleum. I did see that. Yeah. Don't get too close to it. Okay. They only attack when you enter the Everjail, and start the puzzle. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna, you say keep heading north. Wait, keep heading north. I mean, I guess go to this peak? Is that what you mean? There's a lot of wolves around. I'm not very appreciative of that. So don't get too close to the mausoleum, you're saying? Why can't I get too close to the mausoleum? They're normally pretty alright, aren't they? Or is this one very aggressive or something? It's like a boss fight mausoleum. So that when you were confused where to go? Okay. But I do see a church up here, so oh, that would be why. Dear me, what on earth? That's insane. Does a ton of damage. You were right not to go near here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'll have to do something else about that one. Is there like a way of sneaking around here where he can't get to me, or is it just don't go near it? Once you hear the bells, you will know? Okay. Yeah, I know. Man, I just want a site of grace around here, though, where it's a little bit less visually impairing. Oh, I see a ladder. Maybe I should go up the ladder. Church of the End of Latena's quest? Who's Latena? I'm horrible with the names in this game, which I know I should be paying more attention, but who is that again? Sent you a map of graces? Oh, okay. I guess I could probably just look that one up as well. Didn't expect running attack? Running attack? What's the point of this tower? Or is it just for that archer guy? Hmm. Apparently more players on Steam have defeated Commander Nile than than set the Erd tree on fire. That's interesting. Ah, okay. So there's church, there's the cave. Not many places. Gotcha. But there is one right on the edge of this city to the side there. So I can probably grab that one. Those towers are the puzzle? Oh, okay. Gotcha. But I have to, you say I have to be in the Everjail for it, right? Enter the Everjail, and a lightable lantern thing will spawn there. There are 4 lantern things. Okay. So I can basically like scope out the whole area and be safe, and then go into the Everjail, and then be unsafe. Oh, we're frozen a wee bit. There's the Grace. So hard to see with all this snow. Just to find the towers before entering the Everjail? Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that quite yet. We'll save that for another time, but there's also this area that looks quite interesting. Okay, the one thing, though. 3 obvious ones and 1 on the ground. Okay. One thing, though. I'm thinking I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon because I'm feeling really tired. But before we do that, I discovered this Kaled tower, and I figured out how to get in, and I parkoured my way up there, and then I found I could parkour my way down, so I did. but it was guarded by a fog wall. On the top of the map is Halig Tree. Oh, gotcha. Okay. There we go. Boss here drops Radan's tower. Boss here drops a cool weapon. Okay. Yeah, I started. I have Radan's sigil thing equipped because it seemed like a fun idea. Oh, it's one of these guys. Ah, that one shot's wow. Is that attack literally 100% damage? Apostle is the easiest of the two. Is it? I kind of thought, I feel like, I mean, I defeated the Apostle first, but I feel like the Noble might be my preferred foe. Music is so cool. Oh yeah, the music is incredible for him. Black flame incantations are very cool. Yes, I really enjoy using Black Flame. I would still be using the one that I have if it weren't for the fact that its damaging is not quite as good as my swords at the moment. Not 100% damage, just Caelid enemy scaling. Wait, do the enemies in Caelid actually scale? So like if you go here early on, they'll be easier. Well, I guess not easier, but they'll be healthy, less healthy. Is that an actual thing? I love how the special attack here basically just carries you straight to whatever enemy you're trying to fight. There we go. The apostles down. They do seem easier, but less fun in my opinion. You can get the Godslayer seal and upgrade it. Okay, that's true. I would like to get a better seal. Then it would be good damage. Yeah. What I'm saying is that all the enemies in Caelid have too much health, damage, and everything else. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Only balance enemy in Caelid is Radan. Hmm. I can see that. Yeah, everything in Caelid. I mean, it makes sense because it's built to turn away new players. But yeah, it is rough. Okay, we've got the Great Sword. I've heard good things about this one too. Um, I've heard a lot of good things about a lot of different weapons. But I think it's this one that I've heard good things about. Maybe. Um, one that I've seen very good things about is the Death Cane hook staff thingy. That the Deathbird in Caelid drops is apparently incredible. Page on the Godslayer seal. There's a video that shows where it is. Okay. I'll have to look into it. I'll probably do that on my own time then. Well, we'll see. We'll see where it is. And yeah, see if see what we want to do about that. Let's just warp to someplace nice. There's also the area in the first steps, like in the cave that you can unlock, that I unlocked, but I haven't gone in yet, that I should. Deathspoker is very broken. Yeah, that's the one. I have a different one. That's not the poker. This one here, the spear. But I don't suppose it's as broken. Okay, let me take a look at this thing that you have. Yes. Okay. So the seal. 27 faith, which I have. See scaling faith. Boosts Godslayer incantations. So I assume that's anything like Black Flame? Um, okay, where to find God? Storm at Stormvale Castle, really. Nearest site of grace, Rampart Tower. From the Rampart Tower, Grace, take the elevator down to the feasting hall. Roaming exit into the courtyard with all the waiting archers. Make a hard left into a small stairway that goes underground. You'll find a room that is guarded by 4 rats, and ahead is a doorway that is blocked by a white fog. To dispel the fog, you'll need to use a stone sword key on the imp statue. You'll find a stock room on the other side. The room has a treasure chest containing the seal. Okay. Let me give that one a try, I guess. Well, let me go back and take a look at this video. You also get the Black Flame incantation. Hang on, you get the Black Flame incantation, which is way better, which is basically a better fireball. Okay, deals 5% damage. Gotcha. Um, okay. Surya shouldn't be too hard to get through once now that I'm very leveled. Well, much higher leveled than I was. Okay. I know where to go. I can do that. That's not too hard. Let's do that. And give it a couple tests, and then I think I'll probably end the stream there. So the Rampart Tower is where we want to go. Wait. I don't think this is the closest spot. This isn't where the other dude spawned. I think lift side chamber might be the one to go with. I think. Seems like it might be at least an easier path. Okay. Beat the game by spamming black flame at bosses. I see. Yeah, from my experience with black flame, it's pretty exceptional. Yeah, those guys are not difficult. Let's just head down here and see who decides to follow, I guess. Wait, when did I get a level? Oh, because I fought the boss. Well, I guess I don't technically have a level, but I have a level's worth of resources, of runes. Okay. And that takes you to here. Seal. And prayer book. Now, where am I? Oh, I'm here. I've never actually gone there and picked up those things. Wonder if I should. Probably wouldn't be too bad of a thing to do. Wow, these things drop items like crazy. I can't imagine there being much worthwhile stuff here, but... But who knows? Maybe I'll be happily surprised. You know what? Just for the sake of fun, let's summon a friend. They don't know what hit them. Wow, so many mushrooms. Are these guys just totally fully all day every day tripping? Oh, there's a grace over there. Did I never get this grace? Well, what do you know? I could have gone the entire game and never noticed that. That's crazy. I don't think there's anything important down below me. 'Cause I'm pretty sure. Oh, I think I know where that is. It's just where you can go to open the gate. Blister boat, gold rune, golden rune. Yeah, nothing too great. Never saw this grace in my life. I hadn't either until that moment. You throw 20 black flames at any boss and they are dead. Yeah, that's it's the nice thing because it kind of auto scales. Give the prayer book to the Pope in Liurnia, and he teaches you black flame. Never saw this grace in my life. Oh, run through the great gate every playthrough. Oh, okay. I've never run through the gate. But yes, I will give it to the turtle. But first, let's go. Hmm. Let's maybe get my strength to 20 just because I feel like it. Where's that turtle? Church of Vows, that's where. I think Radagon and Elden Beast are a bit weak to Black Flame. Radagon and Elden Beast. Okay. I don't know what either of those. Oh, I've heard of the Elden Beast, and I've heard of Radagon, but I can picture Radagon. I can't picture. Both have 0% resistance to fire. Oh wow. Okay, that's good to know, I guess.
Oh, very well. That heresy is all thing.
Okay. Pricey. Black Flame Blade. That probably is decent. Pretty decent. And then Black Flame. So I think I have the runes for that. Blasphemy save deals a lot of damage. Love the Pope so much. Ah, yes, he's lovely. Oh, that's a mistake. Thank goodness it didn't hurt the Pope. I don't know why that triggered. Okay. Let's grab that, and then we need, what, like 1,000 more? 2,000, good enough.
Is there something else?
If you would have hit him. I don't know if he's too damaging. But yeah, I would not have liked myself if I had hit him. Okay, so we've got 2 new fellas on our team. Wait. I don't know why this was held for review, but yes, you that I would say that those are grounds for it. Saw somewhere an article said that the holy effect heals them, but I beat Radagon and removed 25% of Elden Beast HP with holy weapon. Oh wow. What have I missed? Not too much, I don't think. I got a seal and some new incantations. So I think I'll get rid of that. I do like the thought of Fire Planet. Probably not going to use much of that or Cleanse Me unless it's necessary. Let's just reorganize this whole thing, though. So let's start off with our black stuff. So let's go with Fireball, Sword, and Thing. Then we'll go on to Fireball, because I like it. Doesn't heal them. They're both 80% resistant to holy damage. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm trying to think, though, what is the actual thing that you can actually kill quite easily with holy damage? Because I know that there is a thing that you can, like, just heal next to, and it'll die. Then I want this, and this, and this, and... Might as well go with Cleanse Me. Go to the Dragon Communion in Caelid before ending to see some dragon incantations. I got all the ones I can, actually. I know that there are some dragon fights that I can do to get more, but I picked up the Glintstone Breath, Smaragd's Glintstone Breath, Rotten Breath, Dragon Nice, I had Dragon Claw, and then I got Gargoyle's, or Grey Owl's Roar, which they all, at this point, don't do quite enough as would be helpful, but rotten breath seems to be like it would be. It seems to me like it would be the most helpful of the bunch. Oh, I don't have the seal equipped. Let me equip the seal. Should be some fellas popping out of the ground around here, shouldn't there? Yeah, there we go. Well, that's rather pleasant. How's this planet do against him? Not too bad. I could see how definitely upgrading things could help out with that a lot. Hang on, what are we talking about here? The rotten breath is useful somewhere around this area. There's a Lindell Knight on a horse. Okay. That drops a prayer book with lightning spells. Think he's on a horse? Okay. That could be. I'm pretty sure I've explored this area, but let me do a quick run around to the place. There's this area, which I haven't been to. I feel like it would kind of make sense for there to be a prayer book here. Hey, we got the grave scythe. I've heard it's got to actually, if you dual wield them, they can be somewhat decent if you pair them with some stuff. I mean, pretty much everything in this game can be decent. Artist Jack, sent it on Discord. It's a bit below the Church of the Pope. Okay, I think I've discovered the Artist Jack. Maybe I haven't. No, maybe I haven't. Let me see here. I have not discovered it. Okay, so it's right by the Carrion Study Hall. Interesting. And there's a Jarburg town. There's honestly, I was looking at that map. 2% drops to chance. Really, I've never I mean, there's probably a lot of weapons that I haven't had drop, but it seems like everything that's rare seems to be dropping for me, which is incredible. But I guess I do have. Well, I don't know. Don't think that should make too much of a difference. But I've got 20 points into the stuff, the juice that makes things spawn. Arcane. I mean, hour to get it. Okay, I saw a build where someone was dual wielding them with high intelligence. So they were using the big like magic hammer and the meteorites and the carrion great things that hover around you and target enemies. And one other thing. I forget what the last one was though. Oh, it was a weapon art for the scythes. But it was actually a really crazy build. You could basically stun lock and then just tear through something. Am I thinking of streaming once I'm done Elden Ring? Am I in the right place? Oh yeah, I've got still a ways to go here. I've got a couple options that I'm gonna see what I decide on. I love this little peak area is very interesting. Yeah, I've got a couple options that I'm gonna decide on. One of them is Sekiro, which I think would be a lot of fun. One is Inscription, which I also think could be a lot of fun. One is Jedi Fallen Order, which I think could be a lot of fun. I've got Dishonored 2, which I think could be a lot of fun. There's a lot that could be a lot of fun. Artist Shack. I'm at the Artist Shack. Is my man hiding in a bush or something? Oh. Ah, that's probably the guy. Right there. He seems like a little bit of a high level to be in this area. Love Souls game, but Inscription is amazing. I have kept that game so spoiler free because I've heard it's just incredible. I really want to get through it though because it sounds so cool. Best game I played in the last couple of years. Really? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to give that one a try. And I mean obviously, Sekiro's gonna be crazy good. Okay, prayer book. There's an item over here. What do you know? Maybe I'll get another scythe. What do you guys think? Do you think that's possible? Get the painting from the shack? I already did. Look at that. A second grave scythe. What do you know? I can't believe it. I'm not even trying for them. Man, maybe I should make a job of this. I could probably sell them somehow. Unsubscribing? Okay, well, if you're gonna be salty like that, then go ahead. Listen, if I get a third one, I'll give it to you. How about that? Will that make up for it? Should we go see if we get a third one? There's a market for items. I kind of figured that would be the case. Because I have seen actual like listings on. I saw listings on Etsy for like all the souls or all the runes that you'd need basically. For like $50 or something like that. Aw, not a scythe. Wait. Not a scythe. Okay. 30 cents for Blasphemous Blade? Ah, I see. Gotta do a lot of playthroughs to make a fortune off that. Okay. So let's go back here and dump off this prayer book.
Greeting. Oh, very well. Let us heresy all things.
Okay, so that gives us Electrify Armament, Honed Bolt, and Lightning Spear. Gotcha. Okay. Now you were saying, who do I go to level up my, only Lightning Spear is good? Okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Following in line with, like, the rest of Souls games, Lightning has never been the strongest of the options to go with. Probably what the Etsy people are doing. That's true. That would make a lot of sense.
I'll see it to the end.
Ooh, I could get the Fell Omen Veteran's Helm. Veteran's Greaves. Who is the veteran? Is that Commander Jimmy? Nile. Commander Nile, is that the veteran?
Son,
Yeah, spinning weapon. That seems like a fun one, but I probably don't have much use for it. She's still gone? Yeah, she's still gone.
lay out your arms.
Commander Jimmy. Yes, indeed. Okay, so I can just strengthen it here. It's regular smithing stones. Oh. Next to Rogdir, there's an invasion. There's a room with a funny weapon. Okay. I've not done anything with that. Is it possible to put a weapon art on a seal? Is that a possibility? Because I feel like it could be fun to get some scaling. So you're saying drop down here? Ooh. Mad Tongue Albrecht, you say? Wow, that does damage. That was easy. My goodness. Taunter's Tongue. Okay. Can't put an Ash of War on a seal? That's too bad. Okay, I was so intrigued because there's like an area exactly like this in the capital. I didn't realize that that could happen. Or, well, I mean, obviously that can happen, but I didn't realize that that would happen. Cipher Pada. What is that? There's one room open with the funny face Cipher Pada. Okay, that's the one I got. And so why is it a funny weapon? Oh. Curious. It's a fist weapon. What on earth? Okay. Uh Seems curious, but actually kind of fun. I like the sound it makes. Oh, that's kind of a fun weapon art. Interesting. Okay, I'm curious. What does the clinging bone do? Is it just the same? Okay. Same moveset, but I think that's lifesteal, isn't it? Demonstrates mastery of the art. Slow controlled punch with an energy infused fist that renders foes unconscious and steals their HP. Yeah. Sucks because every boss is resistant to holy damage. Ah, right. So it's not necessarily the most viable weapon, but it would be a funny weapon. Maybe that's for a challenge run at some point. Might be even harder than the kick challenge run. Have I picked up any more bells? Apparently I have. It's really hard to know what the new stuff is. I wish it just all conglomerated into one thing. Ooh. Litany of Proper Death. Chance right hand armament with holy damage. Boy, that sounds great. No wonder D was miserable. Okay. Well, and he's gone from this place. I'm gonna talk to Gerald over here and see what he's got for me, and then you got any new lore to spill? No, you don't. Okay. Well, I think that's a pretty nice, peaceful spot to end on then. Oh, been quite the roller coaster of emotions this stream, huh? Actually, one last thing. I should check if I can't tune it anymore. I still need that +6 glove wart that I don't know how to get. Sir Gerald Offnear, the all-knowing and Commander Jimmy. Yes, sir. I know these names like the back of my head. Okay, let's quit this out and go to bed. So I'm thinking next time. Oh, what are the things I need to do next time? I should probably go and do 6:02 a.m. just in time to end stream. Yes, sir. I bet it's not light out yet, so I still got a couple minutes. Next stream I'm thinking I'll probably go back and do the Godskin duo and the like kind of that path, I think. Since I've done the thingamabob. Love Orton Catacombs. I'm well aware, but I just really hate catacombs. They're always rigged with some sort of weird way to scare me, and I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll do the route with all that in Malekith, just to get that done with. Since I've done the sewer as much as I feel like doing in this playthrough. I'll probably do more in a second playthrough, but that can be on my own time. But that'll be my plan for next time. So with that, thank you all so much for watching and bearing with me through my anger at Nile, Malekith, Millennia, and next main boss, which I won't tell you about. Wait, there's a main boss after Millennia? Really? Well, I am very curious now. All right, hope you guys have a have a great rest of the night, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.